Starter hits the lever, and we are underway. At the back end early on is Trillion Dreams. Shout at the Moon on the left-hand side began quickest of all. Racing up there is Ice Cap in the white headgear. Dancing in Winters, two off the left-hand side. Racing on the far side is Princess Vritti. Then came Lady Sonatine. Right on the stand side here we got Fantasy Girl in the blue cap. Opera versus further back in the field. Got about 7 lengths to make up as Princess Vritti's going backwards early. Then came Hat Montera further back in the field. Then Chloe's Dancer and Trillion Dreams his way out of it. 500 metres left to go. Shout at the Moon leads the way up the centre of the track, leads it probably by about 4 lengths. On the stand side is Fantasy Girl moving in well. Ice Cap also running on 2 off the left, and Dancing in Winters on the far side. Coming down to the 300 metre marker, Fantasy Girl the stand side. Then came down the inside, Dancing in Winter. Ice Cap runs a big race. Then Opera Verse further back. Ice Cap and Dancing in Winter with 100 to go. Fantasy Girls on the stand side. Ice Cap in front, and Ice Cap's gonna win. Second, Fantasy Girl maybe just ahead of Dancing in Winter, and then came Opera Verse behind them, then Hat Montera and Lady Sonatine. So Ice Cap is 2 off the left-hand side, moved in. Dancing in Winter was on the inside, always right in contention in the closing stages, and Fantasy Girl held the outside rail for most of the way. Just comes off the rail into the closing stages, but still runs a good race nonetheless. 1-7-5-2, that's how they cross the line.
Well, it doesn't come more well-deserved than this. Ice Cap having placed in all 4 of her local starts so far. In fact, either second or third scores today, and it is definitely an overdue win. Her groom, Inga, is going to be ecstatic with the victory, along with the 1,500 Rand bonus from World Sports Betting for the winning groom. It will be much appreciated. And Sadek, big smile on your face. I'm sure you ride her work as well. Congratulations on the good win, and thanks for accepting on Inga's behalf.
Thank you so much.
Craig's standing by. He's going to come in and join me, and he hauled everything out for the win today. Almost rode out your pants. And Craig,
literally, yeah.
Literally, yeah. And Craig, yeah, you've ridden her in her last 2 starts. She's done nothing but try, and you can't say it's anything but well deserved.
It is well deserved, and you know what? She's not a bad filly at all. First time I rode was a mile, and she pulled way too hard. She was never going to have a finish on that day. And we bring her back to the 12, and last time out, she could have finished on top of them. I had 1 or 2 horses just all over the show in front of her, and from having her inside draw, I ended up on the outside, and she did really good homework late, and we were pretty confident today looking at the field draw and just knowing a bit more about her, so she's come through with flying colours for us.
Yeah, she certainly has. Craig, you've got a few chances throughout the day. Anything you're looking forward to, especially to riding after her?
She was definitely my standout. I thought she'd be a hard horse to beat. The yard's starting to tick over nicely. Everything's in the money, so I think if anything comes, it's definitely going to be a bonus, but we have some good runners, and most of them should be included.
Well, at least you got the planned one on the day home. Well done.
Thank you. Well done to Mr. Smith, Gavin, and the whole team. Another great training feat here. This filly looks spectacular in the ring. Well done to all the partners involved. Well deserved. Love these colours, so it's nice to get one in them. And to my sponsors, Maritz, Finton, and Volkerborstrift. Thank you.
Congratulations. Gavin standing by. He'll be chuffed with the win. He did say earlier this week that overdue for the win. Definitely had a shout, and earlier today on the mobile betting, the mobile Facebook sites, Twitter, I don't know what all you're on. I'm not on all of them. I know you're on Facebook. But you put out there that she's a good each way bet, and it certainly transpired. So Meriden, come on in before we get started, because there is a Racehorse Owners Association member payout, half stakes coming through for Ice Cap, and that'll be greatly appreciated.
Thank you.
So yeah, Gav, you really were hoping for this type of run from her today, and great that she's got it right.
Yes, no, it's, last time she ran against the boys and she put up a credible performance. And Craig, whose own admission, said I was a little bit far back in the way the track is running. And she ran a very good race, you know, and against the boys. So today,
Yes.
taking on the fillies, we expected it to be a bit closer, and she put it all together. Good, clean, sound filly. Just very well done to all the partners. And to David and Charmaine de Wet, who are going through some personal problems. I really want to dedicate this to Charmaine. She's severely ill at the moment. And guys, yeah, just chin up.
Really, really sad to hear that they are often regular faces here, and that does explain
Very
why
much
they're
so.
not here today. So, Gav, yes, our thoughts go out to them too, and really hope that this brings a little bit of light to their life at this point.
100%
Very,
nice.
very, yeah, well done for the win. Going forward from the yard, anything else that stands out for punters that must be included in PAs and the like?
No, so I wouldn't leave out Well at Home, and I think in the right races, horses like Forest Spar and Mashavi, Project Runway, putting back in the quartets. Yeah, Great Melody always gives us his best, you know, also a quartet type of horse. And the Old Man Storm Commander, you know, if the tailwind's not too strong by that time, he'll be running on and should find himself in the money.
Gav, well done for the winner in the first, and thanks for the feedback.
Thank you, Nate. Appreciate it. And thanks to my sponsors, Oliver.
Once again, just like to reiterate Gavin's thoughts to Charmaine and David de Wet. I hope wishing you all the best through these what sounds like very tough times. I know that thoughts are with you, and you are missed on course today. Very well done for Icecap's win. To the yard, the racing team, Gavin Smith Racing Stables, great win here by Icecap, and well ridden by Craig Zaki.